is Staff Sergeant Carol Jo, and I'm a flutist in the United States Army Band Pershing's Own. I'm here to show you how to properly put together and hold a flute. Putting together a flute might seem like a simple task, but when it is done improperly, mistakes can be made, resulting in expensive repairs. We will begin by placing our case on a flat, solid surface like a table or the floor. This way, we minimize the risk of dropping our flutes on the ground. We want to avoid places like our lap or on top of a rolling chair, especially if we are new to the flute. Next, we'll open up the case. Most cases have a label on the side of the case indicating which side faces up. Mine does not. Another way to tell which way is up is by looking at the clasps on the case. The clasps are often on the bottom part of the case. Let's go ahead and open up our case. Now that our case is open, let's start putting the flute together. First, we grab the body of the flute. The palm of your left hand should touch the smooth side of the flute. Lightly grab without pressing down on the rods, keys, mechanism of the flute. Next, we'll grab the foot joint. Unlike the way we hold the body of the flute, we hold the foot joint by grabbing it from above. Keys touching our palms, but not pressing down. Slide the foot joint onto the body and make sure the rod, which is this part right here, lines up with the center of the bottom key of the foot body, also known as the D key. It may seem like a better option to hold from the barrel or the bottom of your foot joint, but those places do not offer much stability and can easily slip out of your hand. The head joint goes on last. We hold it below the lip plate and then slide it into the barrel of our flute. The embouchure hole, it's the hole on your lip plate, should line up with your C sharp key, which is a key right here. And the best way to check alignment is to look down the barrel of your flute and make sure everything is lined up. Looks pretty lined up to me. Now that our flute is assembled, let's talk about hand placement. The left hand faces towards you while the right hand faces out. Rest your fingers on the keys. The thumb of your left hand should touch the thumb key, which is this key right here. And the pinky of your right hand should rest on top of this oblong key on your foot joint called the E flat key, also the top key of your foot joint. The lip plate, which is this thing right here, should rest on your chin. And the bottom edge of the embouchure hole should line up with the middle of your bottom lip. Now that we've assembled our flute and learned the hand placement, let's talk about disassembling the flute. We start by sliding the head joint out of the body and put it back into the case. Next, we slide the foot joint off. Last, we have the body. We can't put the flute away without cleaning it, so go ahead and grab your swab. It might be a rod, it might be a flag, anything that's going to get rid of all the condensation and buildup inside of your instrument. I start by grabbing my head joint, swabbing it out once. Then I do the same with the foot joint. The body, because it's long, I break it up into two cleaning motions. One from the top and one from the bottom. Now that our flute is clean, we can close the case. Thank you for joining me today. I hope to see you soon.